people a reaon to talk to you. And it's a lot like dating. You can't just come out of the gate and say, hey, buy this boat. You have to create a conversation that invites a consumer to tell you a little bit more each time. And so your content and your engagement strategy becomes critical, especially in long cycle sales. That strategy begins to collect information or consumer behavior data that you can start to build into a robust profile across all your experiences. So if you think about our portfolio, we have 50 brands. We have a lot of shared consumers. So what they're doing on mercurymarine.com is the same owner that goes to bostonwhaler.com. But they might be engaging digitally a little bit different. And the two things, data points combined, give us a really robust picture of how that consumer wants to engage with us. What do they care about? So we use that and couple that with kind of the next horizon we're moving into, which is CDP, so that we can get into not just marketing personalization, but marketing personalization at scale across even the small brand. And that allows us, serving up now personalized content is really the fundamental capability that I believe we need before we get very advanced in our cross-business selling. Meaning, in the picture kind of below that is the consumer journey and all the digital touch points around it and how we look at it. We need all this consumer information so that we can more strategically and at scale be moving a consumer through a journey. We need to be able to put them on the path that's best for them at the time that they need to be on that path, meaning ownership, membership, used boat purchase, P&A, boat classes. So we need to know them well enough to say, okay, here's where you are in your life stage. Here's what you need now. And to do that, these other fundamental steps in kind of talent and capability were really important.
And I would just, to build on what Lauren just said, we typically look at a portfolio of ways to participate in being on the water. And we have hypotheses on how people that are more experienced boaters or people that are new to boating might navigate that. But as we get into establishing a broader customer data platform and we draw more and more people into this digital ecosystem, whether it's taking their first class with Boat Class before they're maybe interested in becoming a member in Freedom Boat Club, which may lead to them wanting their own boat somewhere that may start out by being a certified pre-owned boat before something new, right? We have a point of view on what that looks like, but this is going to start to establish a more data-grounded view in how certain people behave and what interests they may have and how that scales over time. There may be some people that embrace the shared economy and they'll never be interested in getting beyond Freedom Boat Club. There may be other people that start out in that space, have a family over time, move, aren't in a locale close enough to Freedom Boat Club consistently where they want their own boat.
It changes over time. We need to be dynamic based on life stage. You in one place in your life, you may love a membership model and the social aspects of it. And then later you might want to move into ownership and then you might go back. Mm-hmm. So the digital underpinnings are what let us create that dynamicism to our business model.
Correct. And that's really why we see so much strategic value in this customer data platform, because we can start to drive inferences and allow the data to inform that instead of us hypothesizing based on our acumen of the industry and business, recognizing it's changed in the last 12 months significantly.